Well, I'm excited to be here with Brian Sorbe with PTx, the president of PTx. This is like your second day, your first week here?
Day number 2.
Exciting.
It's almost wrapped.
Yeah. But you are not new to precision ag or farming.
No,
Tell us a little
not
bit
at
about
all.
your background.
I've been in precision ag for about 30 years, almost, really since I got out of college.
Okay.
My first job was doing tech support on some basically rate controllers in Jackson, Minnesota, a little company called AGCO Equipment, which later became AGCO. And
cool.
My job was basically helping farmers and service techs troubleshoot very early precision ag equipment. You know, before we even called it precision ag, we were calling it all kinds of different names, site-specific ag, you name it. And my job was basically to troubleshoot that stuff. So I've seen the entire gamut of the industry over the last 30 years. And, to come back to AGCO and lead this next generation of products and under great leadership and a great staff. It's incredible.
Well, it's an exciting time, and to come and be and looking and leading the precision ag team for AGCO. Tell us about why you decided to come and why you're so excited about leading precision ag here at AGCO.
Well, the truth is never has there been a better mix of talent, product, technology in one company in the short history of this industry. So you've got powerhouse brands like Precision Planting, Trimble, Headsight, JCA Technologies, and inside those great companies are great people and great products. AGCO, under Eric's leadership, had the foresight enough to put those brands all under one house because he has one mission. He wants to build the most robust, powerful precision ag company ag has ever seen. And so when I was approached about joining the company, I saw that and said, look, there's never been a better positioned company than what's right here. And to have an opportunity to lead that, it's an incredible opportunity. I'm humbled by it, but mostly excited.
And like you're not a novice to precision ag, you're not a novice to farming. It's
not at all.
It's in your life. You grew up.
I did.
Farming.
I grew up on basically a third generation farm in Northwest Iowa. That farm ended up getting sold, kind of typical family disagreement. So my wife and I here about 4 years ago decided to buy a farm down in hill country of Texas. So we've got a farm outside of Fredericksburg, Texas, trying to do some improved pasture ground and some specialty crops, some grapes and peaches. Obviously, this job now that I'm starting here, we're going to have to slow that down quite a bit. Yeah. But it's kind of unthinkable to build a farm from scratch. And I decided I've been doing this so long, I was going to put my money where my mouth is and build a really high-tech farm from the ground up. And I'll get back to it eventually.
Well, talk about like all this collective knowledge you have as a farmer and being in precision ag from kind of early days. What are some of the strengths you bring to PTx to lead this group?
Well, I think there's two things. I think I've always had a unique ability to see things from the perspective of the farmer, the guy in the seat. And what that's afforded me is whether I'm on the commercial side trying to sell products to farmers and services to farmers, or I'm on the product side looking to innovate and tailor products to solve their pain points. Just having the vantage point of having your seat in the cab and feeling what farmers feel and the frustrations they have with these products sometimes and trying to ease that, I think has given me a unique vantage point. I think also putting myself in various capacities interacting with farmers, let's say maybe not being the farmer, but being the guy who's trying to sell some fairly expensive equipment to them. For that many years, you learn very quickly what actually has value, what creates ROI for the farmer. And because farmers are they're the best, let's say, wind vane for ROI that there is in the world. I believe it. Yeah. They're very discerning. And to grow up, over that many years doing those kinds of things, selling, you learn some valuable lessons very quickly. They're happy to teach you.
Yeah. When you're talking to someone who's not in ag, not a farmer, not even in the agriculture industry, how do you explain what precision agriculture is and what PTx does?
Yeah, I mean, I basically explain it like this, especially if I'm talking to somebody who really is a novice about it. And just, I say 30 years ago, we farmed by the field. And in the farmer's mind, there was zones out there where he kind of knew things were sandy or maybe they were wet and low fertility, all these kinds of things that farmers just intuitively know. But in the last 15 years, we've gone from farming by the field size down to, 100-meter square and 5-meter square. And now, and when you start looking at a field through that kind of granularity, you need the kind of sophisticated equipment that can actually manage the farm and execute that plan at that kind of granularity. And that's what precision ag is all about. And it all is on a foundation of GPS. That's where we started.
And farmers face more challenges than ever. Margins are thin. So having that level of precision and control, putting it in their hands, put that power in the hands, I imagine they're welcoming it.
Oh, they are welcoming it. Obviously, the industry is moving at such a breakneck pace. It also causes farmers to have a lot of skepticism about new technologies.
Sure.
That's the beauty of PTx. You're talking about very robust technology, very well proven by companies who have demonstrated commitment to the farmer, putting that farmer first focus. Nobody's better at it. And so, a healthy dose of skepticism is good, but really that next evolution of ag and productivity can't come without high degree of automation and also a high degree of input savings. So whether it's fuel, fertilizer, chemical on the savings side of things, or it's just labor gains and productivity gains by leveraging automation, it's automation and that together, and that's the solution.
You mentioned farmer first, being someone who's kind of new on the block, at least within the modern AGCO. What does that mean to you, and how do you put that in the context of PTx?
Well, I think with a lot of companies, something like that could be just a marketing gimmick, but at AGCO, it is truly in their DNA. It is such a breath of fresh air to be with a company who literally inside the boardroom and also public facing, they are farmer first, 100%. So, I'm going to carry that through my leadership into this organization. I've already been saying, look, I don't care if they're sweeping the floor. They're thinking about the farmer, because if we can get that kind of DNA all the way through the organization, we're going to do the best by them.
All right. Yeah. Well, Brian Sorbe, PTx President, thank you so much, man.
Well, thanks a lot. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, appreciate it.